Alright, so this is the second attempt. But yes, I'm making a new All the Mods 8 series because I've just gotten tired of the old one. And so hopefully documenting the process from start to finish, the series name I'm choosing here, will hopefully make it more fun for me and more fun to watch. Because you don't see like the end base that's all jumbled up and dog shit. You see the start. One of my main goals is to try and get it organized immediately. Because one of my problems has been organization. And so, yeah, I think if we organize it neatly, it'll be more fun. Like, mainly all of the ores and stuff, like, have like a, I guess, say a network of compacting drawers. That would be the main thing to use because you need compressed items for some things as well. This is not exactly. So I tried to open this before and it struggled to load. It's on hard, but I've never seen it do this before, and I'm not sure why it is doing that. I don't like the sound of that, even though there's no sound playing, but my horrible voice you have to hear through my cheap ass microphone. But yeah, I've reset all the mods 8, and we're gonna try to go from start to finish. This episode, my main goal would probably be to set up a base and stuff, and all that. You know? So, let's see what type of spawn we get. Right, I'm gonna lock it on hard as much as I don't want to because I fucking hate skeletons in the early game. I really do. And our Snovu mobs don't help that case because they're also a little really annoying in the start. But right off the bat, it looks like we're starting well. Yeah, so we're gonna lock this onto hard. So we have a village 200 blocks this way. First, we gotta check off all the quests, which I don't like doing, but blah blah blah. Be better than nothing. So we got all the modium here. Got the bounty board task. We've got main quest line from getting started. We've got silent gear to check off, which I never use. I don't know. There's not really a reason I use it. These two, I just don't like this. Because it's like, why are you making me check off everything? Right? I wish it would just auto check off. Or be like this, where you got the items and it checked off, instead of having to, like, get something and then go to places and check off. I know you need information for stuff, but, like, having to check all this stuff off. It's made easier with the Feed the Beast quests update that makes it so that you can get future quests complete instead of just having to do it again if you missed it, you know? But, yeah. So hopefully I can make a better and more organized base in this one. Hopefully. Because I will say, I think my base was a little horrible in the beginning. I will say that. But yeah. I think I might try to go with thermal series as well, but I don't really have a reason to. And because mechanism is mechanism, there's a lot of debate over it being overpowered, but this mod pack also has all the modium and, you know, all the modium plus apotheosis. We don't need this. No, we want the eccentric tone. All the modium, we don't need this. Oh, okay. So, get everything we need, and of course the tips and tricks. We've also got ore generation. All this stuff in the eccentric comb. Now we could finally get started. We're gonna try and head to this village, but we're also gonna take this. It might look a little jarring because I have my FOV crap turned down because, well, with Apotheosis you can get very fast, to say the least. So I have the FOV effects turned way down because, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna change them because I do plan on getting apotheotic stuff soon. One thing you really should focus on is apotheotic stuff because it will make your life easier. There's like a loot pinata upgrade that would really be helpful with pig likes. So just thinking about that, it's already turning me away, but here we are. I think it will be better if we just continue on, we don't complain, just do. Problem comes our way, we just do, right? We don't sit here, we don't be like, oh man, I gotta do this, we just do it, we just try. Anyways, this is a good village. I'm gonna take this, these are useful. We're gonna steal a bed once we find one. We also need to steal a crafting table. Well, we don't have to, we're not going to. We also got the food, the emerald. Emeralds, I think this takes a good shot. Yeah, with the new, I don't like the new Apotheosis, but I can't really do much about it. The new gem system's just kind of bleh, in my opinion. Like, I know overpowered stuff's not for everybody, but it's for me. And I think in all the mods where your goal is to literally make creative items, that a little bit of overpowered is not gonna hurt. And balancing the stuff out just made the grind way more tedious. Ow. But yeah. You know how I said it wasn't good to complain? Let's just complain all day. Have a good day. So another goal of yours in the early game should be eating as many different foods as possible to try and get hearts from carrots. Having an extra health bar is always good. But yeah, so guess let's make some planks so we can get this questing stuff done. Let's finish that quest. We've also got the crafting table. We're gonna make a crafting table on a stick and put it in our crafting table on a stick slot. And I have this key bound. I guess that would be the word. So now we're gonna make a wooden pick. It's also for the quest. Oh, awesome. Woohoo. Yeah, so now we got both of these done. We can go and, well, first things first, we've got another 40 base experience gain, okay? Doesn't really matter, because we're probably gonna make a Paxel in the beginning. Just because it's more convenient to have a Paxel instead of a, instead of just a, you know, the 3 tools clogging the inventory. Of course, we lose the apotheotic stat. The experience gain I wasn't really interested in anyways. I don't believe we would need this soul sand, but I'm gonna try and take it anyways, because it could be useful for bubble elevators. As I said, try and get your carrot as soon as possible, because the Arsinovu mobs really hurt. They're something. They're annoying, but what can you do about it? Should be a chest in here. I'm gonna set this to a small tunnel. And just mine through. And boom. We need these. We don't need the sky stone. I will take these though. These are more than just bubble elevator items because they're also used within immersive engineering to get the steel, the blast furnace, which is really good. But you also need netherite for that. But you can get that with like, the ruined portals. So this is not your food, you know. Getting quests done, that's not your only priority in the game. Another one should be getting a backpack as soon as possible. Backpacks are really good any time of the game, but especially the early game where you're exploring and exploring and collecting all of these items, many that won't even stack together. It's just better to have it. Ooh. I think I'll take this. I believe we can use it normal. Yeah, I think. But yeah, ooh, iron shovel. The faster we can get back, the better off we'll be in general, because as you can see, our inventory is almost clogged up, and we've only been in here for like 10 minutes. We haven't even gotten through the first day. Now, I do believe I saw a pen of cows nearby, I believe. We're also going to need make string somehow. There's many different ways. You can try and get it from sinew that mobs will sometimes drop when you kill them. Or from I'm trying to think of it. The immersive engineering plant. Industrial hemp. You can use those fibers to make string. Yeah. So you can throw out. I'm gonna throw out the foods I eat. But if you have if there's a raw and a cooked version of a food, you should save 2. Looks like it's getting close to night, so we're gonna put this in our inventory. This isn't really meant to be a guide, but I'm gonna try and help you all as much as I can. Anybody watching. These are really good for getting it, because they only feed 1 slice, so you can immediately eat another food. Basically. Which isn't good in combat, but for building up carrot, it's really good. Well, that's the main goal here, it's to build up carrot, which is the mod that gives you the extra hearts for eating diverse foods. Anyways, I swore I saw a cow pen, but I don't think I did. Yeah, now our inventory is full. Do we eat food? Yep, see? What a unique flavor. You've gained 2 hearts. That's what you want. You want to build all of that up as soon as you can, because it's really good. It's always good to have an extra health bar, even with Apotheosis giving you like 400,000 things of health. See, this is what you want as well. Got a full inventory here. Just dance a little. Maybe we take a little damage. That'll really get us down. Very essence isn't bad either, but yes, this is the thing you want, is this sinew. You smelt it up, and then you put it in your inventory, and you can craft a string, or a string substitute. It's mainly a string substitute, but it works as string, aka... Ooh. So, another thing, you're gonna wanna get artifacts. That one's a good one, I think. I sound like I don't know, but I do. But I don't. But I do. There's not really any greater one in that slot. I'm trying to think on the top of my head. You've got the obsidian head, which is useless once you get all the Modium armor. You've got the, what's obsidian skull, my bad. You've got the cloud in the bottle, which is useless for the jetpacks. And you've got... Say that. We've got... I'm not sure. Oh, well. Reduced duration of negative effects really have gotten us here. Just try and take more damage. Just because I want to eat. I am hungry. Yep, see, this is why. You gain more health, which really helps, especially against, as I said, the Arsenovan mobs. Which I'm not going to really complain about. I just don't like them. You don't really have to get rid of these, and in fact, you might not want to, but I think I will. Just because our inventory space is really precious right now in the early game. I do want to save some. The pickle. Beetroot will help. Beetroots are still useless in this mod pack. If you want a use for them, go to Nuclear Crafts. I believe they're really useful there because they clear radiation. But as of now, we've cleared out our food queue, I guess. We've gotten, what, 3 of those messages right now? You can get up to 5, which is double your base health. But now we need to focus on getting leather. String will come with leather, hopefully. These extra useless. I guess you can fry them up. And I did say you want to save stuff to cook it. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of ocean when you're exploring Minecraft. I don't really like it. But I say we go north. Because that will allow us to not explore the ocean, because I really don't want to. Try and eat, if you have a bunch of foods, eat the ones that like give you the least first. Because, you know, if you don't eat a lot in the first place, then I was hoping for sinew there. Save this to cook, I guess, if we need to. You don't have to save food. You really don't. It's up to you. If you don't want to advance your carrot, that's fine. I'm not your boss. I'm not controlling you. I just highly recommend doing it before going in the caves or anything, because the mobs in there are brutal. As I said, new persimmon and a plum. Yep. So as you can see, these only give half. Croptopia crops only give half the shrink, I guess. Call it. So they're really easy to just stack up on and snack up on, you know? It's sad, we're gonna try and come. You really do want to explore, because you can get iron and stuff really early on, which is useful. I don't really have to say that, do I? Iron is like permanently useful. It's really insane how much you will need iron in this pack. It's used for almost every mod, and yeah. These Arsenovan fruits, though, they are also really good because you can eat them with a full when you're full, because they give beneficial effects. There's 3 that don't. One of them's an additional mod. So the purple and green trees will give you fruits that give you actually really good effects. This one gives bastion fruit if they grow on it, which gives you resistances. Or it gives you resistance. My bad. But And the one on the green tree gives you regeneration. Now, there are 3 more tree colors, yellow, red, and blue. Blue gives it the freezing effect, which is not fun, but not lethal. Red makes you explode, which is lethal. I don't think I'd have to say that, but yes, it is lethal if you explode. Just saying. And the yellow fruit gives you shocking, which is a custom status effect that I don't know what it does. In all honesty. What's this? I've never seen this before. What is this? I think there's a cow on it, so we're gonna kill the cow. Oh no, it's a horse. But horses still give leather. So... leather is what we're after. So they're really not wanting to. That's a good sign. And there's also a village here. Run. You hear that? Run. That's a really lethal mob. I don't want to encounter right now at all. Here's the green tree. Flourishing. I forget. I think the purple one's a vexing archwood. I'm not completely sure, but yeah. Oof. Do we have any food we haven't eaten? I guess there's a steak. That's a good sign, because those give good loot. Do I go faster when I have this? Yeah, I do. I've also got a witch over here, which are really easy to kill. You hit them once, or... oof, ow. You hit them once, and they really love to, try and heal, and so... when they try and heal, you, kill them. So, I like getting Alchemist, because it gives you potion duration, which can be really good. Especially with what we're gonna do to light up caves early on, which you'll see. We're gonna use our Nova to do that. This one have any chests? It doesn't look like it. That's a shame. No, it does. Yeah, these usually have chests on them. They can have up to 4, I think. Or somewhere near it. And these can give a ton of beneficial items. They can even give artifacts, which this doesn't look like this one has any. But yeah. Anyways. There's this village nearby. Do want to explore this village. This village. Maybe it'll have cows in it. Maybe it'll have a church. Ooh, but as this. This is also good. This gives us crates. This is an immersive engineering building. If you mine these crates without opening them, they're automatically cleared. So we're gonna use one to store our stuff in the meantime while we get this backpack sorted out. It's only temporary, as I said, but yeah. Don't lose track of time. At, I believe 10:28 on that timer up there. Just right where I circled my mouse around, is when you can finally sleep. It's weird. I don't know why. It's like, I don't think these have chests, which sucks. It's only the advanced villages. Just wanted me to call them. I thought this was one because of the immersive engineering buildings, but it does have this guy, which is part of the Blue Skies mod. The Blue Skies mod is certainly a mod. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm not a big fan of this mod, because it's just a pain in the ass. It has you start all over again, which it would be fun It rendered your stuff obsolete, and the bosses were balanced better, because in my opinion, they aren't balanced that well. They're more annoying than anything, in my opinion. So, it's my opinion. Everybody has differing opinions, so don't kill people. A whole 14, wow. Oh, hey. We have our cooked food. Clear this out. Unless we get a backpack, but we need one more thing of sinew and more leather. Yep, okay, we've got enough leather, but we need sinew. So let's put this in our inventory. Like that. And we're just gonna kill shit until we get sinew. Fun. I believe only passive animals drop it, so I can't go on a murder spree in this village and get, like, sinew. So I believe sinew is, like, connective tissue within animals. There's probably sinew in humans, but that sounds like a genocidal thing to say more than anything. There we are. We have sinew. We do not need 4 sinew, but I think I'll take it anyways. We might make a fishing rod or something. I've never used this, but I might try it. Ow, ow. Ow. Oh, we gotta cook this up. Never eaten this. Anyways. There is a campfire in these houses. So we're gonna use it. I don't think we can cook up our sinew on it. I'll try right here. Yeah, see, we can't. But we've already cooked that up, but we can cook up other items. Like the one other item we had to cook up. Anyways, let's make some furnaces. You only need to cook up 2 sinew, as I said, but it wouldn't hurt to make 3, at least. And we already had steak. Didn't have a pork chop, though. So yeah, now we can get our backpack ready. And I like sophisticated backpacks better than a Idmis, I believe it's called. I just do. I'll just say it. Just say it. So, shove this in here. Then we do this, this, this. And now we have an Idmis backpack. This is backpack. And it will have 1 inventory at tier 1. Of course, at higher tiers it has more. We're still going to take the crates because they'll be good storage. Early on. And we'll keep some of the sinew string. But now our next goal is probably to get more iron. Because we're probably not going to be, you know, heading off instantly. Now, one thing to say is that there is a good amount of loot in these crates, so if you have not power problems, if you have storage problems, I'd recommend breaking them instantly, but if you don't, I'd recommend opening them because they can have iron, which is a very valuable resource, as I've said. Is that a damn Ravager? What is that? What is that? It's a bear. Okay. So I believe we have 1 more unique flavor to obtain. I don't think they're randomly assigned to some of the foods because we wouldn't have gotten 4 off the bat, let's be real. This has a lot of mods in it. There's a lot of edible things in it. I think it just randomly chooses. Like if you eat a new food, okay, let's roll the dice. Alright, it's a good one. Eat it. They eat it. It's a good one. Therefore, we gooded. You don't need this potato. I've never played with that. I've never played with Deep Resonance. We might have to play with Deep Resonance in this. So yeah, we're gonna finish once we get like a small base. Not when we get into caves and stuff, just when we get to a place where I'm like, okay, we'll set up here, and then we'll end the episode. In my opinion, the early game is one of the most fun parts. The mid game is really fun as well. Yes, see, bastard. You can eat me something. There we are. We've gotten through it all. So we don't need any of this crap. We can use this space for storing this. You want to keep this, or at least put it within your this, because you actually don't have this from the start. It's a loot book. It's a lootable item. But now we can throw away any excess food. We don't need this. This is used for like one thing. And we're nowhere near that one thing. I'll just say that. And we've got another thing right here. Another chest to acquire. And it's got enough in it to satiate the upgrade of our backpack. Only to tier 2. But we're really close to tier 3 as well. So we shall upgrade our backpack. Oh, I didn't even put it into my curio slot. I like upgrading this because it gives you more and more space every single time you do it. You want to save this slot, it's really valuable. Trust me. It's a really good slot. You know what? We can actually upgrade it again now. Not no 3, 9. As I said, I like doing this repeatedly because it gives you more and more space each time. And I value the space. Again, as I said, the more you explore, the more you do, you know? The more you explore, the more you're gonna need the space. So just trust me on this. Make a backpack, upgrade it. You don't have to make multiple. In fact, at the point where you would want multiple of them, you would already be getting multiple of them from loot. Now, we've encountered this. This happens sometimes, don't worry. Weird, but whatever. So, your early game, you're going to want to explore a lot, find the perfect place to set up, or just find a place to set up if you feel like it. You don't really need to find the perfect place. It's all up to you. You're the boss of yourself. I usually do mushroom islands, but I think I want to stay away from that now. Mushroom islands, you can work through the night and not have to worry about hostile mobs. That's the bonus of them. The negative of them is even with the mushroom villages, it's kind of boring there. It's stale. You know what I mean? So. Anyways. Now. We do ocean. Ocean exploration. One pro tip. It's not really a professional tip, but it's a tip nonetheless. You could sleep on the bottom of the ocean. Fine. Just fine. You don't need water breathing or anything. You can literally just go down to the bottom of the ocean and be fine. And we're gonna have to use that soon because I highly doubt we're gonna find any water. Once you find ocean, you're in the ocean for a while. I'm opening a can of something right here. So. Because I'm talking so much, my throat's getting a little dry. So I need something to moisten it, you know? What's it, Elven? Who knows? But now, when you go down and sleep, as I said, you can be fine once you sleep down here. Those are patches of oil. Those are for Ad Astra, or Ad Astra, whatever, however you say it. And oddly enough, I don't actually think you need Ad Astra to beat the game. Quote unquote beat. Of course, the main end goal is the star, but you can have other end goals. You can have the goal to automate the star. You know? You can just set your own goals. That makes Minecraft more fun to play. Don't get immediately overambitious. Start small, go up. Like right now, finding a place to settle down, it's easy, right? You just find a place, nice and flat, so you can expand. Plop down your bed, and you're done. We might expand underground, though. I think I might go for Mushroom Island again. As I said, being able to work through the night is very convenient. Only problem with that is that eventually phantoms spawn. You have to deal with phantoms. They're more of a pest than anything. It's iron. Yeah, these shaders make ores glow. So yeah, that's for Ad Astra. It's oil. Which for some reason spawns like this in the ocean. Don't ask me why. Finally at land, but I don't know. One thing, on these stony shores, you can find apotheotic spawners with their chests underneath, and they give really good loot, but looks like we're out of luck here. And only one of the spawner types actually spawns an enemy in the daytime, and that is the pillager one. Which can be a tiny bit annoying because pillagers have such a huge tracking range, but no stranger to restarting on Minecraft worlds. It's something I did a lot when I played vanilla. Now I don't play vanilla at all. Vanilla is just so boring. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna keep it real. Vanilla is boring. I think after playing modded, I literally just can't play vanilla again. My goodness. It's down here. I don't have a tribe, so I'm not worried. If they have a tribe, you should be worried, because they deal a shit ton of damage. Honestly, one of the scariest mobs. Yep, that's what I was talking about. That doesn't look like it's a village spawn. Yeah, it's a cave spider spawn. That won't spawn anything. And now we can upgrade it again. Now I debate, do I really want to? And the answer is yes, I do really want to, because I love having extra storage space, as I said. And plus, with the quest, we get some diamonds back. Yeah, look how much space we have now. Oh, we have iron. Another quest. We also have this room portal. I said it before, you do need some of this stuff. Okay, I'll take that. 10.75 armor compared to 4. Yeah. The mana regen, we will need that. You will see why. 1.3. Fortune 2. Okay then. We also got nether bananas, which I would be up to eating if, you know, we had to. But we don't. You don't really have to. Again, as I said, you don't have to do carrot. I just like doing it. One of this gave us a shit ton of jump height. My god. Oh, what was this? That was the entity gravity. I don't understand this. I think these are literally just the decorative. I think that's all these are, is decoration, because, you know. I mean, that ain't too bad, I would say. But I believe they're only for decor. They can also give you certain elements with, Alchemicraft, I believe it's called. But yeah. Ow. Increased entity gravity is a bit boring. I wanted to touch up on some things I mentioned earlier. Mainly about the cloud and bottle. And the obsidian skull. All the Modium armor is your endgame armor. You're gonna want it, you're gonna need it. Piglites do a shit ton of damage if you don't monitor them well. And having all the Modium armor with apotheosis stats, you can literally just ignore them. Like everything else. Yeah. Piglites are... You need piglites. You need a shit ton of piglites, in fact. To get anywhere near the star, you need like 751 piglike hearts, which you get from the piglike, which is a mob that only spawns in the other, a custom dimension within all the Modium, which is the mod in all the mods that gives all the Modium vibranium and shit. Yeah, you need it in order to alloy, and looting does work, luckily, and loot pinata. It's just a pain in the ass to get them to die, even with the apotheotic stuff at the peak of its fucking game, man. It's really fucking annoying. I know I said I wouldn't complain, but dude, you gotta bear with me when I say that. No, I don't know what aluminum's used for. Aluminum torch. Blue immortal stone. 8 high voltage wire connectors. Aluminum fencing, and then this other stuff. Yeah, I don't see. I don't really care. All I really care about is having other stuff. You're gonna need a good amount of anvils. The anvils are useful in apotheosis for making gem dust. So this is a good thing. I don't mind having this. I don't want to have it right there, though, so I don't like having it on this hand. I like seeing the skin. It's not really custom made, and it's, you know, I'm like a true Minecrafter. I stole it off online and modified it a little. Yeah, we just admit to art theft right here and there. That'll really jumpstart my YouTube career. Granted, getting in the drama would jumpstart your YouTube career, let's be real. I can make that. Told you. Let's make a bucket. Instead of boat. Just so we can get up this mountain easier. There is better there's like a better version of a bucket with mechanism. We'll get into mechanism when we get into mechanism. Trust me. Mechanism is a whole can of worms. I never understood that phrase. Why the fuck are you canning worms? Makes no damn sense. Stop canning the fucking worms and Fucking use them for fishing or whatever you're using them for. I don't know why you need them canned. These can give artifacts. I usually find that they don't. Or at least I don't like to. I never really got why Apotheosis treats axes as weapons. Like, yeah, you can use them as weapons. But I wouldn't count them as a weapon in use. Oh, the shrub. Yeah. Still heading north. Sometimes I like grabbing a ton of saplings. I think we should. Because, as I said, I plan on living on a mushroom island. A good thing to get would be spruce saplings. But any sapling works. So yeah, elephant. Indeed. Choose your favorite wood. There's a ton of modded woods to choose from too. Yeah, this fucking these stats are fucking annoying. But we'll deal with them. Because we get a ton of bonus stats. I don't think we can jump up 2 blocks. Yeah, no. One thing I do want to get, one artifact in particular, is something called the bunny slippers. They make you immune to fall damage and also give you speed, a jump boost, but I'm more concerned about the fall damage immunity. But you do also get that from all the modding armor, but in the early game, you are going to want, the bunny slippers, because especially with jetpacks, it's just such a quality of life feature. But you have to get artifacts. One way to get artifacts is, well, just loot chests. Some loot chests will have them, some won't. Actually, a lot don't. I don't know why. But some will. Another way is to find the structure that artifacts introduces, which is an underground campsite. Sometimes these will have mimics at them. Mimics will always drop an artifact. It's a random artifact. Right now I'm looking for apotheotic spawners like that. I don't know why spawners don't spawn anything every day, but I guess we're lucky they don't. I don't like that journey map doesn't center itself immediately, but what can you do? You got another village up there, but I don't really care about it. Ow. 21 block. You can't see how the block looks. There is one artifact I really do want. It's called the night vision goggles. And if you couldn't guess, they give you night vision. Surprising, right? But having permanent night vision is insanely useful. There's so many different artifacts. We'll just look at all of them right here. That's not how you spell it. Yep, there is every artifact, and a lot of them have different stuff. Some of them are good, some of them I think are bad, some of them I think are useless. Some of them I think you literally can't live without, mainly like this one. This one's insanely good. There's also this one. This used to exist within this mod pack, but it got taken out. Because it would just drop randomly from cows, and if you got it, you didn't need anything else ever. Except, though, there's a way better food source that is insanely easy to cultivate, that completely invalidates it. Yeah. And if you've played all the mods before, to a certain point, you probably know it. It's the soul berries from the other. They give you full saturation. And are insanely easy to cultivate. Like, insanely easy to cultivate. Let's look at these. Oof. Yeah, I like it. We'll try and use those in our building, maybe. We also got these black ones. Or these dark ones. They're literally black ones. I don't like those. Those look way too close to coal blocks. Or itself as well. A little close, but not close. Turtle. Poopy head. Poopy head. Poopy head. Poopy head. Poop. Oh. You coming to attack me, buddy? Huh? Huh? What are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Huh? What if I do this? Huh? 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 What are you gonna do? Huh? Huh? Oh no. What happened? Oh, man. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. It's Minecraft. That doesn't give much. It's hard to tell if they have a trident or not now. These don't really give good loot. We'll still take some of these things. There really is some use to this stuff. It's just mainly, you know. Why are you down here? No reason. Okay. Yeah, the only drowned you really have to worry about are the ones with the tridents. Because even if you're in a boat, they attack you. Because they have a trident, and they can just throw it at you. Oh, there's so many drowned. Huh. Might just spawn here naturally. That's something I didn't think about, because I didn't think they did that. Usually. They usually spawn near structures in Java. I think in Bedrock they spawn in rivers, though. It's really stupid. Let's go out into the ocean. I'm just looking at Discord right now. All this other stuff. So I'll be the first to say exploring isn't exactly the most fun thing in the world. It can get fun. And it does, but right now... Okay, first to say, that's really annoying. There's lines here. And no chest. There's a dungeon. That's cool. Yep, I fell on the leaves. That means I have to take damage. I complain too much, but... Ooh. This and the red ones? Ooh, that would be good. Apparently I have a quest complete. Oh, element craft. Crap. It's also... There's many different colors. There's the white, red, green, blue, and the black Zicorium. It's rich. No, it's just regular uraninite. Uraninite is the power ore, you know? The ore from power. We could make a nature's compass right now and start looking for places to say, because I think, honestly, this episode's probably gone on a little too long. There's probably nobody watching right now. So let's just do it. To make a nature's compass, you do need saplings, so we need to go get saplings and wood. Nature's compass is really useful, especially for finding different things. There's many different compasses. There's the structure compass, which is also insanely useful. You have the ancient compass, which you get randomly from different loot drops. And I think that's it. There's the wither compass, which you need for the star, and is useful for jack shit because it's an ingredient for the Autobot star, not a sole beneficiary of the star. And now we have a nature's compass. And then and we found one. First I want to explore this beach a little. Stony beach. I'd still consider it a beach. But yeah. There's a bunch of, no, it's a bunch of coal. It's really hard to tell. Let's see if we can. So yeah, we've got the frost AF from the skating archwood. We do need to save some archwood saplings. Because we do need archwood. I like to save the purple archwood, the Vexing, I believe it's called. That is flashing archwood and gives a flash pineapple or something like that. And it gives you like shocked or something. Some weird effect. Let's find this mushroom island. I hope it has a village on it, I guess. It looks like we're going to be traveling a lot on where we've already traveled. Let's see. So we are somewhere here. Oh. It's not a bad thing. Where are we? Oh, that's where we started. Oh, no, then we're not. Yeah, where are we? Right here. Yeah, so we're not going to be doing it. Allied. Classic. How much durability does this have left? And how awesome. One thing I haven't gotten into much, but I would like to get into is Botania. I haven't gone to Botania a lot. Ooh, ebony. Thicky. We need. So we'll now, if we can get archwood, be awesome. Here's an ebony forest. Going from a dacite shore to the ebony woods to a jacaranda forest. I'm not sure how to say it. It says jungle and jacaranda. It's something to say. Oh, the biomes you go and what's it called? I don't think I have any wood. Yeah, oh, the biomes you go, and then biomes of plenty. They both have similar biomes. Now, they both have some similar biomes and similar trees. Some are better than others, in my opinion. Like the cherry from, let's look. The cherry from, oh, the biomes you go is like 100% better than the other cherry, which I don't remember. Oh, my bad. Okay, so I thought biomes of plenty had it. Is there even biomes of plenty? There isn't. Okay. I mean, I ain't complaining, because biomes of plenty trees are not the best. I might take it out of my custom pack, in all honesty, because I've already got biomes you go and Terralith. And there are Dungeon Tower, those can be good. They have many different layers. But one of them is like a really mid-game or late-game one, because it has wither skeletons with axes. That is something that's an end-game area, I believe. Ooh, what do we got here? Is there anything interesting? Anything interesting? Bunch of leaves that tricked me into thinking it was dark ore. Some of that. Which I think that's just decor blocks. Let's just go down and see. Oh, there's some loot. To be fun. Red corundum and quark. This is used for a music disc. No, there's a forgotten. That's not good. That is a cork mob. They hit you with a blinding arrow and then attack you with an iron sword. I think it's really interesting. But yeah. Slamming. There is aquaculture. Even if... So we're just gonna get to Oast Mushroom Island. Even if it isn't something to stay at, I'm gonna end the episode because I feel like it's going on way too long for any sane person to watch unedited and shit. There's barely anybody who watches my vids. First place. I'm not trying to be like pessimistic or anything. It's just barely anybody watches it. I'm fine with that. This is mainly just a hobby. I don't want it to feel like a job. But it's just like, there's no reason to tax any people that watch my shit or decide to watch my shit. If you watch all the way through, I do really appreciate it, because, you know, I would be lying if I said I wasn't also obsessed with a little bit of fame. That would be a bold-faced lie to say I wasn't. I shouldn't be, but I am. So I like it when a video pops off, gets hundreds of views, maybe even thousands, but that hasn't happened yet. It only happened with memes I stole and posted for no reason back in like 2016 or some dumb shit. But yeah, there are people that watch this. I appreciate you. And especially if you watch this far in an unedited video where someone complains half the time. It's something. Maybe you should subscribe, lol. I don't know how to... all the mods vids popped up. I'm guessing they had a word in their title that set off the algorithm. I hate that YouTube nowadays is just, oh, please the algorithm or you're gonna die. But that's what it is now. If your video is demonetized, especially if you have YouTube as a job instead of just a hobby, it's really just an issue. In my honest opinion. I really like how these shaders make the weather look. I really do have to play this custom pack for y'all, though. I think that would be really fun. Because there's a lot of mods in there I haven't even began to tinker with. There's a mod in there I've seen nowhere else. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Anyways, let's grab the sapling for this. You only need one. You get one, and then you can plant it. You don't need multiple. You don't need 4. I thought you would need 4 because it's a 4x4 tree, but you don't. If you, fuck. If you haven't encountered many diverse trees, there's also those plants in the ground you can eat. But I'm not going to. It would be interesting to see someone eat every food in this pack. But of course, then you'd have to know every food in the pack and track it. Without the creative engine. Or with. I guess you could. Maybe there's probably an NBT tag you could put into JEI in order to see it. I hate this biome, by the way. Just because it has so it can hide caves and stuff very easily. Without rabbit boots, it's not fun to fall into them. With rabbit boots, though, it is, because immune to fall damage roll. Ow. I guess there would be an NBT tag. NBT tag edible, right? And you shove it in and you find out what you haven't eaten. Go down the list. If you haven't eaten it, find it, make it, eat it. Be a fun challenge. Anyways, this guy was dead. I'm tired of going with a cringe bed. Then we have a based bed. Anyways, let's find this shit already. We're 1,000 blocks away. Only 1,000 blocks to go before I can end this, because I'm honestly getting a little tired of it. Yeah, I'm gonna play it more, hopefully. If people watch this, I might play it more. Even if they don't, I might just play it more. Because getting a fresh start, you know, is always, well, refreshing. It's always going to be a little bit refreshing to have a fresh start in a mod pack like this. Since we're at a point where probably nobody's watching, and if you are, you've heard me complain 20,000 times already. I want to air some grievances with this pack I have. I really don't like the new alloying system. The old one, in all the mods 7 at least, it used the Tinker's Construct. You couldn't make blocks with it, but you still make stuff with it, you know? All that. You could still make the alloy, and you could actually make it very easily as well. Take these. But yeah, you could easily make the alloys. But in this pack, you need just so much power to make one alloy. You need billions of power. Which is just such a resource drain compared to Ultimate 7. And the pig likes are so beefy because of the nerfed Ultimatium and Apotheosis system compared to Ultimate 7 as well, that it just gets a little annoying to do at a point. Like, I'm all for tough mobs when you have to turn on an auto clicker and leave your computer for an hour to get a few hearts. A few pig-like hearts, it gets annoying. Okay? So I think maybe nerfing the pig-like health to 20 to half or even a quarter would be way better than just leaving it as it is, because as it is, I think it's just way too much health. I really do. It's just too much. I don't like it. Because there's a difference between a grind and a tedious grind. There's a fine line as well. And I think that it crosses the line. I really do. Might as well wear this until I get another glove. But there's a fine line, and I think this one's passing it. With that grind. We're 500 blocks away. It should come into sight soonish. The shipwreck is fine. Whoa, hey. It's usually a good sign, but here it isn't. There's a structure I do want to see as well. Actually, the one problem with the the Biomes to Go woods is they usually aren't able to make chests. Well, this is disappointing. Maybe there's a bigger island on the horizon. I think we're shit out of luck here. Well, we didn't get our main goal done, but that's fine. Yeah, that sucks, but whatever. I think we're done for today.